Agent Romanoff, you miss me?
These are the top 25 most destructive Iron Man scenes of all time. From blowing up entire countries to taking down armies single-handedly, our genius billionaire playboy philanthropist has left quite the trail of destruction across the MCU. This list is just my opinion, so feel free to let me know about your thoughts in the comment section below.
The bad guys won't even want to come out of their cave. For your consideration, the Jericho.
We're kicking things off with the moment that started it all. Tony showing off the Jericho Missile in Afghanistan. Yeah, technically this was before he became Iron Man, but come on, look at that explosion. One missile, one mountain gone. The way Tony casually walks away from that blast like some kind of action movie hero was peak Tony Stark energy. Little did he know this demonstration would lead to his capture and eventually the birth of Iron Man. The irony is beautiful, isn't it?
2, 1. For me or him? Better security. 2 years. Come on!
Up next is the most stylish suit-up in MCU history, meeting some serious destruction. When Whiplash decided to crash Tony's racing party, we got to see the Mark V in action. Sure, it wasn't the most durable suit, but watching Tony slice through those race cars like butter while dodging electric whips was absolute cinema. The way his repulsors just demolished everything in that Monaco track? Chef's kiss. Plus, that briefcase transformation will never get old.
You're gonna be in a puddle of blood on the ground in 5, 4, come on! 2. How did we get this shift? All right, I'm gonna give you a chance to escape. Put down your weapons. 5, 4, bang! Wow. You should be gone by now. You should already been gone.
Beyond terrified.
Here it comes. 3, 4.
Shut up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Told you.
Coming in at number 23 is Tony proving he doesn't need a full suit to wreck your day. After calling his Mark 42 and getting only pieces, our boy improvised like the genius he is. One boot, one gauntlet, and a whole lot of attitude. Watching him blast through Killian's compound with just scraps of his armor while making jokes, that's the Tony Stark we fell in love with. The destruction might be smaller scale, but the creativity was off the charts.
All these drones are rigged to blow. We gotta get out of here, man.
Pepper?
In at number 22 is the first time we saw Iron Man and War Machine team up to absolutely demolish an army. Those hammer drones thought they had a chance, but Tony and Rhodey turned the Stark Expo into their personal shooting gallery. The synchronized back-to-back action, the laser show, the complete annihilation of Justin Hammer's tech. It was like watching two gods of war having fun. And that final combined blast on Whiplash? Beautiful destruction right there.
Okay.
You're in Stark.
Up next is the scene that made us believe a man in a metal suit could be absolutely terrifying. Tony's breakout from the Ten Rings cave wasn't just an escape, it was a statement. The Mark I might look primitive now, but watching it tank missiles and flamethrowers, while systematically destroying an entire terrorist base, was incredible. The moment Tony stepped out of that cave and everything exploded behind him, that's when we knew Iron Man was going to be special.
I got you.
I got you first.
Coming in at number 20 is one of the most personal destruction scenes in the MCU. When the Mandarin's helicopters attacked Tony's Malibu mansion, we got destruction on a massive scale. Watching that beautiful cliffside home crumble into the ocean was heartbreaking, but seeing Tony protect Pepper while his house literally fell apart around them was peak Iron Man. The Mark 42 might have been glitchy,
The suit is not combat ready.
but it got the job done when it mattered most. In at number 19 is Tony showing off his most advanced tech against Thanos' army. The Mark 85 was an absolute monster, and watching it tear through endless waves of Outriders was satisfying as hell. Those repulsor blasts, the missiles, the way Tony just carved through the battlefield like it was a video game. This was Iron Man at his most destructive. The suit's nanotechnology meant unlimited weapons, and boy did Tony use them all. Up next is what happens when Tony decides to bring all his toys to the party. The House Party Protocol unleashing 35+ Iron Man suits at once was every kid's action figure fantasy come to life. Watching each suit with specialized abilities destroy Killian's Extremis Soldiers was pure eye candy. From the heavy lifter suits to the stealth units, it was like Tony had his own personal army. The scale of destruction across that oil rig was insane.
Friday.
Sokovia's going for a ride.
The beauty of it. The inevitability. You rise, only to fall. You, Avengers, you are my meteor, my swift and terrible sword, and the earth will crack with the weight of your failure.
Coming in at number 17 is Tony holding the line like a one-man army. When Ultron's forces attacked the church in Sokovia, Iron Man turned into a walking weapons platform. The way he systematically destroyed wave after wave of Ultron drones while protecting civilians was incredible. His repulsors were working overtime, and that scene where he's just surrounded by explosions and robot parts, that's the kind of destructive spectacle that made the MCU great. In at number 16 is Tony showing why nanotechnology is terrifying in the right hands.
Where'd that come from?
It's nanotech. You like it?
When Cull Obsidian attacked New York, the Mark 50 adapted in real time, creating weapons we'd never seen before. That massive energy cannon that sent Cull flying. The way Tony reshaped his suit mid-battle. Pure destruction through superior technology. This fight proved that Iron Man had finally reached god-tier power levels. Up next is the scene that made every kid want to be Iron Man. Tony's assault on Gulmira wasn't just heroic, it was devastatingly efficient.
It's all yours.
The way he dismantled those tanks like they were toys, that missile strike that wiped out an entire convoy. the precision destruction of only the bad guy's weapons. It was surgical devastation. And that iconic shot of Tony flying away while explosions light up the night? Absolutely iconic. Coming in at number 14 is Tony bringing overwhelming firepower to a superhero fight. The Mark 46's performance at the airport was clinical, every shot calculated, every movement precise. Watching him take on multiple Avengers simultaneously while causing massive destruction to the facility was insane. That moment where he scanned Bucky's fighting patterns and started countering everything, that's not just destruction, that's technological superiority in action.
Oh, great. All right, there's 2 on the parking deck. One of them's Maximoff. I'm gonna grab her.
In at number 13 is Tony pulling off the most impossible rescue in MCU history.
Slow down, slow down.
Saving 13 people falling from Air Force One while destroying multiple Extremis Soldiers mid-air? That's multitasking at its finest. The way the Mark 42 pieces moved independently to create that human chain while simultaneously fighting enemies was mind-blowing.
Walk away from that, you son of a bitch.
Sure, Tony wasn't even in the suit, but that makes it even more impressive.
Son of a gun.
Up next is the moment Tony Stark saved New York, and arguably the entire planet. Grabbing that nuclear missile and flying it through the portal into space wasn't just heroic, it was devastatingly effective. We got to see Tony destroy an entire Chitauri command ship and their massive army with one perfectly placed nuke. The destruction was off-screen, but knowing Tony wiped out thousands of aliens in one move, that's the kind of large-scale devastation that defines a hero.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Coming in at number 11 is the opening phase of the most brutal superhero fight in the MCU. When Veronica deployed and the Hulkbuster formed around the Mark 43, we knew we were in for something special. Those containment barriers smashing into the ground, the way Tony tried to contain Hulk in a metal box, the sheer scale of the armor. This was destruction on a completely different level. And this was just the warm-up.
That shield doesn't belong to you. You don't deserve it. My father made that shield.
In at number 10 is the most emotionally destructive Iron Man scene ever. Tony's fight against Cap and Bucky wasn't just physical, it was personal. Watching him blast off Bucky's metal arm, the way he analyzed and countered Steve's fighting style, that moment where he nearly killed both of them. The destruction here was more than just property damage. Tony literally destroyed the Avengers in this bunker, and that's something that hits different.
Let's kill him properly this time.
Now at the 9th place, this jaw-dropping fight shows Iron Man teaming up with Cap and Thor against a pre-snap Thanos. The choreography is incredible. Tony uses his Mark 85's nanotech to shield, blast, and coordinate attacks, including the iconic moment when Cap wields Mjolnir. The level of destruction in this fight sets a new standard, and it's the perfect showcase for Tony Stark's genius tech, teamwork, and heroism. Coming in at number 8 is Tony making the most expensive real estate decision in MCU history. How quickly can we buy this building? Followed by him literally dropping a skyscraper on the Hulk was peak Tony Stark problem solving. The sheer scale of destruction as they fought through multiple floors, the way the building came down, the fact that Tony just casually bought it mid-fight, this scene had everything. Perfect character moment. In at number 7 is Tony and Thor literally destroying a country together. When they combined forces to destroy Sokovia's vibranium core, the explosion was visible from space. We're talking about country-level destruction here. Cities, forests, entire regions wiped out in seconds. The visual of that energy blast tearing apart floating landmass was absolutely insane. This was the kind of large-scale devastation that puts Iron Man in the planetary threat category. Up next is Tony unleashing hell on the Mad Titan himself. The Mark 50's nanotechnology allowed for weapons we'd never seen before. That massive repulsor cannon, the energy sword, the way Tony reshaped his suit into different configurations mid-battle. Watching him go toe-to-toe with Thanos while causing massive destruction to Titan's surface was incredible. Every blast created craters, every impact shattered rocks. This was destruction on an alien world scale. Coming in at number 5 is the most satisfying destruction sequence in Iron Man history. When all 35+ suits attacked at once, it was like watching a coordinated military strike. Each suit had specialized weapons and abilities, and seeing them work in perfect synchronization to destroy everything was pure visual bliss. The explosions, the coordinated attacks, the way they systematically dismantled Killian's entire operation. This was Tony Stark's private army at full power. In at number 4 is the scene that established Iron Man as an A-tier superhero. Tony's performance during the Chitauri invasion was legendary. From taking down Leviathan single-handedly to coordinating with the team for massive destruction, this battle had it all. That moment where he flew through a Leviathan and destroyed it from the inside, the way his repulsors just carved through endless waves of aliens, this was peak superhero destruction, and it never gets old. Up next is the moment Tony Stark made the impossible possible. Making Thanos, the Mad Titan with 4 Infinity Stones, actually bleed was an achievement that put Tony in the cosmic threat category. The Mark 50's nanotechnology created weapons in real time, and watching Tony unleash everything in his arsenal while trading blows with Thanos was incredible. Every hit, every blast, every moment of this fight was destruction at the highest level.
All that for a drop of blood.
All that for a drop of blood, indeed. Coming in at number 2 is the most destructive superhero fight in MCU history. The complete Hulkbuster versus Hulk battle wasn't just a fight, it was a disaster movie. They destroyed streets, buildings, vehicles, and caused millions in property damage. The modular design letting damaged pieces get replaced mid-fight, Tony repeatedly punching Hulk's face into the pavement while chanting, "Sleep, go to sleep," the way they leveled entire city blocks. This fight redefined what destruction could look like in a superhero movie. And somehow, it was also hilarious.
I'm sorry.
And taking the number 1 spot is the most destructive single moment in MCU history. Tony's final snap didn't just defeat Thanos, it erased his entire army from existence. We're talking about thousands of Chitauri, Outriders, the Black Order, and Thanos himself all turned to dust in an instant. The scale of destruction was universe-altering. Sure, it cost Tony his life, but that moment where he looked Thanos in the eye and said, "I am Iron Man," before snapping away the biggest threat in the universe, that's the most destructive and heroic moment Iron Man ever had. The snap heard round the universe.